4th and 15. And no movement from the sideline, so the offense remains on the field, and the Dogs have a chance to get the defensive stop finally outside their red zone as the Falcons are going for it with 5:09 to play in a scoreless first quarter. Play fake, Basin has time, throws it left side. Ball's juggled but caught at the 30, and the Dogs will wrap up Pete quickly and push him to the boundary. Ashley making the play for the Toombs County Bulldogs. And finally the Dogs get to stop, and finally the offense will get to come out of the field and give some of these guys who played defense only a rest. But of course so many of these guys go both ways. The defense was out on the field for 7 minutes. Ball with Pede and Cooper. Pede's in the ball game. He's a guy that can go length of the field, and in this case it would be just 36 yards to get into the end zone. He's going to line up on the left side of the formation, which will be the wide side of the field, as a wingback. The other wingback going in motion behind him, send to roll, looking that way, throwing it left side. His man releases the ball up in the air, but it's underthrown and incomplete inside the Bulldog 10, down around the 9-yard line. The pass was thrown behind him and back toward the sideline, not really catchable. He reached out with one hand, was able to touch it, but I don't even think Odell Beckham Jr. could have caught that ball. And so the Dogs get another defensive stop. They yield yardage, but so far today they have not yielded a field goal or a touchdown, and the game remains scoreless. Rick Tinoco kicked 5 field goals last year, including a long of 47. He'll try a 28-yarder from the right hash with Adam Edwards snapping and Noah Anderson holding, and the senior soccer player and football player trying to put the Bulldogs up 3-0 as he kicks to these high goalposts and into the wind here at Paulson Stadium. Just a gentle breeze, and here's a kick. Puts it up high to the air, and this one is perfect right through, and the Dogs drive and score 3. They wanted 7, but they settle for the field goal and the 3-point lead with 81 seconds remaining in the first half as we take a break on Y101. Second down and almost 20 for the Dogs. McBride turns, hands it off to Sistrunk. Little hole as he runs to the 15. Now he's hit by Pede, and he runs over him and crosses the 17 and gets to the 18. So a nice run for Jaden, who certainly is capable of rushing for 1,000 this year after running for 961 last year. Had just 62 yards after the first 2 games of the season, but then turned it on and had 5 100-yard games, including some big rushing games against Vidalia and Benedictine, 2 really tough teams who won last night. McBride rolling on the third down play, forced to run. There he goes, 20, 25, 30, 35 to the 38. The Dog first down by the senior Dalton McBride. And that's the extra offensive option the Bulldogs have in their package, and that is a quarterback who's one of the fastest guys on the team, who knows how to run the football because he's been doing it since he was a middle schooler. And when he saw all that open space up the middle of the field, he gobbled it up, and on 3rd and long, picked up the Dog first down. And now the Dogs are set at their 37 with a Falcon crossing the neutral zone. That was Lovett, who was shaken up earlier. Second down and 5 for the Dogs. Ball's in the center of the field, just on the nose of the Eagle, as the Bulldogs are just across their 41-yard line. With 4 receivers in the package, but a running play for Keyshawn, who was tripped up, but he does dive up to the 45. Just couldn't keep his balance on the contact. The gain is right at the 45. So it's going to be 3rd down and 2 for the Dogs with 2:58 to go in a pretty quick third quarter, with the Dogs leading 3-0 on a 28-yard field goal by Rick Tinoco. I was expecting more points, especially from the Dogs. They haven't scored a touchdown this year yet. McBride on the 3rd and 2, dropping back, he'll run again. Dalton is hit right at the first down marker, and it's going to be close. We'll see where they spot him down. That's going to be the whole key. Where's the knee down? Oh, it's so close. They probably will bring the chains out and measure. 2nd and 8. Keyshawn again. Keyshawn, can he break free? There he goes to the 35, to the 30. Keyshawn down the sideline to the 20 and pushed out of bounds at around the 17. He's due for something really exciting. And a first down for the Toombs County Bulldogs with 91 seconds to play in the third quarter, leading 3-zip. Excuse me, Jaden. Jaden remains in the game. Dalton McBride fakes the ball to him and runs it inside the 10 and down to the 9. The Bulldogs need to crack the 9 to pick up the first down. So it's going to be third down and real short, about a yard. Sistrunk remains in the offensive backfield. It's tough to stop him on a carry. 3rd and 1, 40 seconds to go, third quarter. Dogs outside the 10-yard line. Sistrunk off the right side. They grab him low, but he has the leg strength and a little lean right there to get close to that first down marker as he's tackled around the 9. And let's see if I can eyeball this one again and get it right. First down. Yep, there it is. So the Dogs are moving it. The defense did not give up points here in the third quarter when East Lawrence had opportunities, and now the Dogs are trying to score their first touchdown of 2017, leading 3-0. McBride off a fake, running to the 5. McBride toward the end zone. Did he get in? Touchdown, Toombs County Bulldogs. Dalton McBride was hit right at the goal line, and he crossed it with the ball. The Dogs' first touchdown of the season comes with 6 seconds to play in the third quarter. And Palmer and Associates Insurance is donating $50 for every Toombs County touchdown to the Toombs County Booster Club, thanks to Palmer and Associates in Vidalia. Rick Tinoco will try the extra point. It is 9-0 Dogs. Tinoco kicked a 28-yard field goal through these large, high uprights. A lot different than high school. And his first kick of the day through the uprights was perfect. Right through. Snap a little high, place down, kick up high to the air. It's perfect again. The Toombs County Bulldogs are leading 10-0 in the Irk Russell Classic with 6 seconds to play third quarter as we take a break on Y101. Somebody or somebodies were offsides. So half the distance to the goal, and now you couldn't be closer to the goal line than the Falcons are. I don't even know if they're an inch away. Here they come to the line of scrimmage. That ball could roll in there for 6. Motion behind Sin. Sin is tripped up in the backfield. And what did he do? I guess he handed it off, and moving it into the end zone is Cooper to the right side. To me, that was a little tricky play right there. And the Bulldogs were tackling the quarterback, but somehow he got it to Cooper, and he went around the right side for 6. And the Dogs were looking for something up the middle there. And now it's 10-6 Toombs County with 7:24 to go. And now Sin is going to run the football to the right. Now he turns and throws it into the end zone, and it's caught for 2. So that makes it 10-8. 7:24 to go in the ball game, and the Bulldogs have a 2-point lead on an 8-point drive by the East Lawrence Falcons. It's going to be 4th and 13, 28 seconds to go. Bulldogs leading 10-8. And this non-region game to open up 2017 on the line as Sin drops back. Here's pressure from Mincy, who knocks him down to the turf. Irvin Mincy is celebrating a big sack, hugged by Willie Campbell. Irvin comes up with a big play. The big senior broke in there like he was unblocked, and he tackled Sin behind the line of scrimmage with 23 seconds to go. Irvin Mincy, I told you earlier that he has not been affected by this heat. He'd been playing from start to finish in this game at full speed. Because Dalton is going to creep up, take the snap, go down to a knee, And unless East Lawrence has a remaining timeout, that's going to do it. Let's see. Clock running at 16, 15. Falcons are out of timeouts. They called a lot here in the fourth quarter. And the Bulldogs are going to hold on and win their season opener. Final score will be 10-8 as the clock finally hits double zeros on this hot day. And the Bulldogs go 1-0 on 2017. And their only points scored were on a field goal to 28 yards with 81 seconds to go in the first half by Rick Tinoco. And also Dalton McBride scoring a touchdown on an 8-yard run. That came with 6 seconds to play in the third quarter. The Falcons came back and scored a touchdown on a Cooper run and then went for two and got it on a pass play. And that made it 10-8. And fortunately for the Bulldogs, the defense able to make plays when it counted. And Irvin Mincy finished the game with a quarterback sack as both teams are shaking hands. And by the way, the ambulance is just pulling out of Paulson Stadium. And unfortunately, it's carrying number 22, the very talented freshman Chandler Lynn, to the hospital, hurt on a punt play upfield in the fourth quarter.